been trying to say now for far too long, that we have a group from, a member of the Unity group from Montreal who has come up and joined us, and I want to welcome her to the stage. Her name is Antoinette.
Well, hi there, and thank you very much for having me here. And the first thing I have to say is the moment we crossed over the border and we saw all English signs, we were all going, yes, finally! No, let me tell you a little bit about me and how I got started in the position that I am today. About 2 years ago, just before the PQ came into power, I had gone on a diet, and it's still a work in progress here, so doing good. But somebody gave me some iPods, you know, to listen to music as you're running, but I was missing the cord, so I couldn't charge it. So I went into Best Buy and asked them for the cord and said, sorry, we don't have it, but go online and you can get it, no problem, they'll deliver it. So I said, perfect. So off I go to home and typing away on my computer. The moment I put in Quebec, little screen popped up and said, sorry, but due to the language laws in Quebec, this item can't be delivered to you. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't look at me so funny, it's true. Wow. And hence I was born the activist that I am now. So I immediately got online, searched Facebook for any type of groups, and I found somebody. Oh yeah, I was furious. I'm Italian and a redhead, so this was how it's going. So I found this group, and lo and behold, I recruited 14 people, and one of them is right there, Frank.
Yeah.
And I started walking from one of our major parks in Westmount with my little sign, no to PQ, don't take my rights away. And I had a police escort, and that was the first little protest that started before the PQ got elected. And now we get to the situation that we're in now. Personally, I think we're screwed. But, the only reason why we're having such problems right now is because the Anglos in Montreal will never stand up. Ever. They will not fight back. They won't. This is the problem that we've been having for the last 1.5 years right now. It doesn't matter how many times myself and other groups, you know, put themselves out, they sit back. Now, I don't have any problems getting attacked by separatists. I can handle it. I expect it. Bring it on. But it's not the separatists that are attacking, it's the Anglos. They're the ones that are shooting almost every effort down. And now we come to today where we have to have, this election is gonna, you know, happen. So Unity has debated, we have asked people, what are we gonna do, you know, to put a stop to this? But the problem is that we have, like Fran said, three shades of separatists to choose from, where our votes can go. We have nobody that'll actually stand up for our rights. So I thought what we're going to do as an initiative in any case is, we know right now we don't have a choice. We either don't vote and the PQ come in and we have a referendum. Do we need to put ourselves through that again? Some people agree, and some mornings I tend to agree to also. I'm ready for partition. Sometimes I'm like, give it up, I'm done. And then some days I think, you know what? This is my home. I was raised here. I actually was not born in Montreal, but my parents chose Montreal to go to, chose to make it my home. My passport says I'm Canadian, and I happen to live in Quebec, and Quebec is still in Canada. So to me, I'm still ready. I still have fight inside me to keep Quebec in Canada where it should be, with different, I guess, situations. So what Unity is going to do right now is we're going to pound the pavement, and we're not going to just give our vote to the Liberals. We're gonna ask, you want my vote? You're gonna have to buy my vote. I just won't hand it over to you. Because at this point, it's like whether the Liberals come in or they don't is irrelevant, because they're the ones that actually put the nails in our coffin all these years. In reality, they're almost, if not worse, than the PQ actually is. Because the PQ will tell you to your face. But the Liberals, they kind of slide behind, don't say, we're protecting your rights, and they're doing absolutely nothing for us right now. So we're going to pound the pavement, and we're going to go to them, and we're going to say, you have two choices of political suicide. You either give us what we want, because personally, right now, to start, I want the OQLF office to be shut down or reduce their budget, because if they're closed, our economy has a chance, our businesses, our little businesses have a chance to get back on their feet again without worrying about these guys, whether they're going to come knocking on our door and telling us that our signs are wrong. So if they don't do that, then you know what? The PQ will come in and we're ready. Partition, civic state, city state, whatever it is, we're ready to do it. So that's what's happening in Montreal.
Wow.
You know you're in trouble when she starts out by saying, I'm Italian and I'm a redhead.